A client of mine almost said yes to the biggest opportunity of his year on the worst possible day to say it. Here's the one day change that put him back into control and why it has nothing to do with time management. If you're new here, I'm Kathleen Horvath, and I help entrepreneurs get the timing right, not just the to-do list right. Every month, I break down what that month is actually asking the business to do. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Okay, back to my client. He runs an online business, and not long ago, a real opportunity landed in his box out of nowhere, the kind that doesn't come around twice, a genuine pivot point for his whole company. His instinct was answer right now, accept the terms, lock it in before it slips away. I told him to wait 3 days to respond, not to stall, not to play hard to get, just make the move on a day that's working for him instead of against him. Here's why. He couldn't control the offer. He couldn't control the other party or their timeline, but he could control the day he stepped into it. The one piece was entirely his. And it matters more than it sounds. When you act on a day you're in harmony with, you think more clearly. You negotiate from a calmer place. You read the fine print instead of skimming over it. And when you act on a conflicting day, usually because you felt like you had to respond in that instant, you make rush calls that you don't really make with a clear head. I tell my clients all the time, 90% of the things that they feel are urgent aren't. You have far more choices than the moment lets you believe. So slow it down. Pick your day. Step in from strength. We've all been taught productivity is about doing more in less time. Better systems, tighter calendars, faster execution. So when results stall, we reach for another planner, another app, another routine, trying to manage the time harder. But the problem usually isn't how much you do, it's when you do it. I call the fix timing intelligence. Matching your most important moves to the window when you are most likely to land, and refusing to be rushed on the days that are quietly working against you. It's a discipline. 25 years of methodology drawn from Chinese metaphysical systems translated into plain business English. You don't need to learn the methodology, just like you don't need to understand the engineering inside your phone to make a call. You just need to know which day to make a strategic move. I'd love to hear from you. What's a move you're glad you didn't rush? Something you waited on, timed right, and it paid off. Drop it in the comments. Those are the wins and the favorite things that I love to read. And if you want the breakdown every month, just hit subscribe. So let me be concrete and let's talk about this month. July is a positioning month, not a sprinting month. In plain terms, the conditions reward refining, collecting, finishing, and learning far more than charging at something brand new. The picture that I keep in the back of my mind is like a vine, not an oak. The vine wins by bending, wrapping around what's working, and moving to the position that it serves. The oak just stands there and takes the wind. So for this month, work your numbers, tighten your pricing, collect what you're owed, finish that half-done thing. Learn the one skill that sets you up for the months ahead. It even points to where you work. Sit in the east side of your space, which is very good for the financials in the month of July. So work on your pricing, your numbers, and client strategy. And you can even use the Northeast by positioning your body there to help you with focused learning. Right room, right desk. And it gets specific down to the day. Take Monday, July the 13th. It's an initiate day, built for starting or restarting something that's been stalled. Your best windows are going to be early morning and late afternoon. Use it to launch the offer, restart the conversation that went quiet, or pick the stalled project back up. Keep it small and contained. That's the level this works at. One day, one purpose, one set of hours. Here's something that you can use today. No methodology required. When something big lands, ask one question before you act. Does this really have to happen today? Usually the answer is no. Give yourself permission to choose the day. Even a 24-hour pause changes the quality of your decision. And if you have a timing map, use it. Push on a favorable day, hold on a conflicting one. And if you don't have one yet, just don't act out of adrenaline. For 25 years, I read timing for client one at a time, in the room, by hand. The hardest part was always the same. I just couldn't be in everyone's room. So we put it into software. And now on July 30th, it goes mobile. Your timing window and your personal calendar in your pocket, updated in real time, ready the moment a decision lands. No more guessing, no more I'll check later. And we picked July 30th for the app launch on purpose. In the TimeBlazr system I worked in, the day carries the strongest open door energy of the month. A fitting day to open doors to opportunities. So here's what to do next. Put July to work right now. Start your 30-day free trial of the full timing report. It's linked right below this video, and you'll have the whole month mapped out. And starting the trial puts you first in line when the app launches on the 30th. Prefer to follow along in writing? I write a monthly breakdown on Substack, and you'll find me on LinkedIn too. Both links are below. Wherever you like to spend your time, there's a door in. And subscribe before you go. This comes out every month, and the next one's already on the way. I'm Kathleen Horvath. Success isn't just what you do, it's when you do it. Now go make your move.